What is up, my friends? So, all of you who have just recently subscribed by the video of Megan is Missing or the Poughkeepsie tapes, welcome to the channel. We talk not just about movies, TV shows, everything in between, but we also talk news. So, we like to break them down and we like to talk about what's new. And what's new today is Scream 5 has a title, and my friends, you're never going to believe what this title is. It's Scream. Yes, just Scream. So, screenwriter and producer Kevin Williamson on Wednesday, which is today, has revealed that the upcoming fifth installment of the Scream franchise has wrapped production, and he has revealed the official title, as I said, Scream. So, before we get any further into the story, I just want to say this brings things a little bit more into, I would say, it's starting to sound like a soft reboot, sort of what we saw with Halloween. And I wouldn't be surprised if they just say, you know what, this is a sequel to the first Scream. I don't think it'd be like a straight up reboot if they're bringing in all the legacy characters such as Sydney, and it just doesn't sound like they would want to reboot the whole franchise. So I could definitely see them scrapping 2 and 3, but I'd be okay if they just scrap 3. And I liked 4. Many people hate it, but I thought it was a pretty good film. But I'd be okay if they want to scrap that as well, because I don't know. If they want to do it, they want to do it, right? But I think Scream 1 and 2 are really good. 3, hey, don't talk to me about that movie. And 4, it was alright. It was alright. So pretty much we are going to be getting this film until 2022, which is sad because I am anticipating this. But you best believe January 2022, I'm going to be in that theater watching Scream because I am pumped. So this is what he had to say. That's a wrap on Scream, which I'm excited to announce is the official title of the next film. Nearly 25 years ago when I wrote Scream and Wes Craven brought it to life, I could not have imagined the lasting impact it would have on the fans. I'm excited for you to return to Woodsboro and get really scared again. I believe Wes would have been so proud of the film that Matt and Tyler are making. I'm thrilled to be reunited with Neve, Courtney, David, and Marley, and to be working alongside a new filmmaking team. An incredible cast of newcomers that have come together to continue Wes's legacy with the upcoming relaunch of the franchise that I hold so dear to my heart. See you in theaters January 2022. So if you're not aware, Matt and Tyler are the directors. They also have directed Ready or Not, which I thought was a very, very good film. And I could definitely see that same humor and action be brought into the Scream franchise to just be the same as we're used to from the Scream franchise. So one thing in particular that I like that he says is him talking about upcoming relaunch of the franchise. To me, that sounds like they are already working on possible sequels for this, and that just gets me so pumped up, honestly. So I've already made a video talking about possible theories I believe we could be seeing for the Scream movie. I will be linking that below, or you can find it in the card above. But make sure you're subscribed so you know when I drop these videos. I will be making another theory video based on the set photos and videos we've gotten as of late on Scream about where I think this movie is possibly going and the franchise as a whole as well. And so I will be making that possibly by this weekend or maybe Monday, more likely Monday. But I am excited to see what they're actually going to be bringing, because if, like I say, if they're calling it Scream, it's obviously going to start off somewhere where the other ones left off. I don't think it's going to be straight after 4, because why would it be, right? Or they could do a whole Halloween H2O where like we take it back to the beginning and it's somebody from that film that that could be a possible scenario there. Or the latest Halloween 2018 one where, like I said, we forget about the sequels. They never happen. Scream happened, and then for 25 years nothing happened in Woodsboro, and then it's back, the Ghostface Killer. Now, who would that possibly be is of yet to see, but the possibilities are endless. I have a couple of new theories. I'll be talking about those, as I said, this week. But what do you think about the title? Do you think that this was the right approach for it, or were you expecting something else? Let me know in the comments below what you think about that. So I am also excited that Kevin Williamson had a part in this film, because I do believe a writer is very much so the backbone of the film. It's sad that Wes Craven isn't here to see it. I do also have to wonder what the success of Scream will entail for horror. If we're going to be getting a ton of new soft reboots, maybe we could get a Nightmare on Elm Street soft reboot. 2010s was alright, but it really didn't live up to the originals. I feel we already know we're getting a Friday the 13th reboot coming. There's also the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which that timeline is something else. I'm making a video about it actually. And of course we have the Halloween. Child's Play's in there, so it's looking like the 90s are back. So definitely 70s through the 90s horror, actually I should say, looks like it's trying to make a comeback now. And I'm open for it as well, but we also have to keep going forward with the horror. But we're seeing that as well. There's still a ton of movies that are coming out that are pushing what horror really is. But these type of movies like Scream, Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, all of these, they are their own type of horror as well. As I said, you don't have to put everything into a box. You have your psychological horror, your deeper horror, and then these I would definitely say your fun horror, sort of like a haunted house type of thing, where you're just there for a quick scare here and there and just have a good time with people you go watch it, because I think that's what makes horror such a great genre, is watching it together and just seeing others' reactions to it, whether it's you go with family or you go to a packed theater, which, I mean, at this point, we don't know how long will theaters get to normalcy, but hopefully by the time we get to all of these new movies, there is some sort of normalcy, right? But no, it's definitely something I'm looking forward to once these films do get released, and we'll just have to wait and see. But let me know your thoughts on Scream, Scream 5. What do you think is going to be the plot? Who do you think is going to be the killer? Down below, leave it all there. And if you're listening to this, don't go to the comments, because there will probably be some spoilers, and I'll probably put this into the beginning as well. So anyways, I'm excited. I cannot wait. More theories on Scream and other stuff to talk about it will be coming on this channel, as we're going to be talking about Scream all year next year as well, because we're going to be getting more photos, more trailers, all of that. I'm expecting our first trailer to come out probably in the spring, sometime in March, and then we'll get a full-fledged trailer in the summer, and just one more by the time winter rolls around next year, and then it'll be showtime, baby. We're all going to the theater to watch Scream. So anyways, that's going to do it for me. I'll see you next time. If you haven't already subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, TikTok, wherever you need to. I will leave them all down below. Campfire Tales is my horror TikTok. Direct Bulletin is my movie TikTok. So as always, that's going to do it for me. Stay safe, stay positive.